Yo, 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 welcome back to The Boat, Season 2, Episode 14. The boat is still afloat, coming at you with a quick trade deadline episode. Without further ado, I'm your host, Michael Smith. What it do?
Hey yo, this is Marcus J touching down from Dallas. Big things are happening. I'm excited tonight.
Oh yeah, man. Last but not least, Darius coming from the Midwest in Naptown, man. Yeah, it's a lot of movement happening today.
A lot to say the least. A lot to say the least. Like we said, we're gonna make this one a pretty trade heavy trade focused podcast, like we said. So a lot of movement. We're gonna start off with one that is very near and dear to my heart. One I'm very happy about, all things considered. Anthony Davis, street clothes himself, has made a lot of suit shops happy in the capital slash chocolate city.
You
AD to the
remember
Wizard. What are
you
your
remember
thoughts?
where you were at this time last year, Mike?
Oh, bro, I
Broken
was
hearted.
legit. I was legit. Shannon was gone for the weekend. It was Super Bowl week. The Chiefs were in the Super Bowl, so I'm like full steam ahead. My dad had just passed. I'm like, man, like the story is written in stone. Like the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl the year that my dad passed. Like it's meant to be. And then I get
Mm.
this text, like I'm like, this has to be a joke. Has to be a joke.
No
So
joke.
a year later, we're looking at it like if you told me we were getting three first round picks and what we got, then yeah, I'm not happy.
Pops was like psych from heaven.
The future is at least a little bit more bright now. We got
A little brighter.
Cooper Flag looking like a top 10 player in the league. Not right this second,
Cooking.
but like top 5 to 10 at worst right now is what he's looking like he's going to project as. And then you got cap space. You got another
Yeah.
top 10 pick coming in. So overall, it's not the return you would have wanted for Luka, obviously, but all things considered, where we're at today, it's about as good as you're going to get.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to justify trading a star like Luca because you almost kind of feel like you're never gonna get you're never gonna you or you're gonna feel like you're never gonna get back what you feel like you deserve
Yeah.
from trading a player like him. Although when you start looking at it, it's like, all right, they got some pieces back to start over, but still Nico deserved to get fired for that one.
It was great.
He deserved to get fired for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Cooper at first when I saw this AD trade, I'm like, yo, Cooper Flag got him some help. And then you understood why the trade happened. Once you see the first
Yep.
rounders that they got, let's see, they got the Thunders pick this
Pick
year,
this year.
which is going to
Yeah.
be 30 or at best is going to be 29 if Detroit somehow passes them up. And then
Yeah.
they got the Warriors 2031, which that could be anything. And that's in 5 years. So Cooper Flag will be in his prime by then or close to it at
I
least.
guarantee you the Mavs don't make that pick. That pick is traded somewhere else by then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's pretty positive. So it's really just building through salaries and trades
Yeah.
over the next 3, 4 years for Cooper Flag. But I'm not gonna lie, I was at first I was a little weary about this AD trade, but now I was kind of looking through the roster of the Wizards, and I see it. Like I see it, it's really heavily dependent on two things. You got 80's health number one, which I laughed. I think someone put in the group text earlier. He was going to put if he plays 65 games. To me, it's not even if. He's not.
I said it's a heavy. If was a fifth, this is a
We all
fifth.
be drawn.
I
This
said
is a
there's.
fifth.
I don't think there's any. I'll go if he plays 55 games, they have a chance. And here's why. There's always been this like algorithm of like you got to kind of Tetris this and fit the perfect defenders around Trey. Atlanta's been doing this for 8 years or something like that. Finally, it looks like they're trying to figure it out. Trey at the
Mm.
point guard and two of the top shot blockers in the league at your power forward and center. Sar is probably top 10 in shot blocking. AD is probably top 10 in shot blocking. And it's like, is that finally good enough to cover Trey? And then Keyshawn George on the wing. Trey Johnson will probably be the starting shooting guard. On paper, it looks like it could work, at least like a playoff team in the East. So I'm actually
It's a
warming
plan.
up to it. And the fact that the Wizards gave up none of their own first round picks, that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I,
we're not going to get into this one yet, but it's very similar to what the Jazz did, where it's
Right.
basically we're thinking, oh, this team's going to tank, this team's going to tank, this team's going to tank, and then all of a sudden they make one big trade, and it's like, well, clearly the intention isn't to tank, and clearly the intention may not be to win this year, but they're looking at 26, 27 as, you know what, we're trying to contend.
At least
yeah.
hope
Darius may
so.
not be so wrong with them. I don't think they're a contender, but you might not be wrong on them making the playoffs next year. But
Yeah,
you,
yeah. I never said they were a contender. I never said they were winning anything. I just said they were gonna go to the playoffs. I don't think a championship will ever darken Chocolate City's doorstep as much as I want them.
a blind squirrel catches a nut every now and then.
Every day.
They won't catch that nut. I promise you. Like,
They're not that score.
they're not that
No, I'm saying your
score.
prediction. I'm saying your prediction. You made
Oh,
that prediction. You made that prediction blind. You made that prediction blindly, not knowing AD was going to get traded there, and
But yeah,
you caught a nut.
I don't like the way that sounds. I don't relax.
I'm
Pause. I
about
don't
it,
like.
right?
Geez, I don't like the way that sounds. It's 2026. I'm good. But no, I feel like AD he's such an enigma because when he's healthy, I feel like man, whatever program Brown is on, whatever HGH allegedly he's on, just at this point, I think AD can make a case he needs it. He needs it. Like he wakes up and stretches too long out of bed. That's like 3 to 6 weeks right there. So like I
Yeah,
just
so
feel
you
like
know pandemic P update that he's missing 25 games too. AD.
honestly at this point he hurt so much. I think the league might like man just stall him out, bro. He good.
Yeah.
He good.
Hey,
The league
he
might
gonna
get him
miss
a
20. He
pass.
gonna miss 25 games anyway. So hey, might as
Right,
well
right.
get it.
The league like look he's gonna miss those games. We don't he don't need our interference for that. I just feel like as good as he is, he cannot stay healthy.
Yeah.
It's always something. But then when he's playing and he's on, he's good. Like he's really good when he's just going. So I don't know. I see the vision. I think they think, oh, we're trying to win now. I'm like, I don't know about winning now. And I will say it here because I did not put no respect on his name last
Who?
time I spoke this man, his existence. Alex Sarr.
You
I
were. You were pretty
I
petty, bro.
Yeah.
I apologize to him because I was watching it. I was like, okay, I see it. I see it. And that was on me because I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention to the game. Buddy got game. Like I think I can see him being a key piece to anchor that team. Because I mean, I feel like you got Trey there. He at the center. AD can play his natural position because he don't want to play the five. He want to be the four. You know what I mean? And then like they have good wings that can just go. So I see the vision. They ain't winning nothing, but I see the vision. So I don't think the trade is a bad trade at all. I don't know. I think they're trying to bring some of that magic back that, John Wall and Gortat and Bradley Beal and those guys kind of had the city buzzing around, for a minute there. They try to bring some of that back, which I respect.
Yeah. Ultimately, what determines if this is going to be a good trade or not is how much money AD gets in the offseason. If they give this
True,
man 5 mil,
true.
I mean not 5 years, 72 mil a year. Oh, it's done. It's over. The Wizards are back to the bill. No trade clause type days. If they give Trey 5 years, 60 mil every year for the rest of his career. No trade clause, Bill, no trade clause. It's done. As long as they just can't, what they can't do is they can't pull another John Wall Bill contract. That was the bane of their existence. That was crazy. And I
Yeah, because
remember
you couldn't move either one of them, and they
neither.
ate up so much cap space that you couldn't really build around them either.
It was terrible. We lived that real time and we're like, eh. And then John Wall shouldn't have got that contract anyway. But
I was no, I would say at one point like it was the contracts was we saw what they were doing. The contracts were worse at one point. Like you saw what they were doing, but then
yeah,
just like John gets hurt, then Bill comes back. Then it's kind of like that. Okay, well, whose team is it now? Because John was out, but now he's back. But Bill kind of took a step forward. Is Bill going to kind of relegate himself back to John Wall's sidekick? It became all that type of spiel.
that was
Kind of
back when
how they do. You know
oh,
what I'm saying?
they were
How
giving
does?
they were giving out super maxes, like a super max to be okay. John Wall probably deserved it. At one point he was really seen as like a top, like the
Oh yeah,
LeBron
he was
of
like yeah,
point
he was
guards
like
for a little bit.
yeah, he was like one like the top 5 point guards in the league at one point.
He was up there. It was a stat class, but he was up there.
Yeah, like so I think he deserved it. I think Bill showed that he could go. It was just tough when you start eating when you have your two superstars eating up the cap space. Which hey, get your bread. I'm not mad at that. But they also understand the more you get your bread, the less we can move and do stuff around. So y'all got to be really good to elevate everybody else. And at one point they were, at one point they were like, all right, but they just kept running into LeBron. LeBron kept sending them home like he did Raptors.
Mm.
Because Lillard was their
Yeah.
Achilles heel. They just kept running into him.
Well, you talked about AD and this being an enigma. Honestly, the biggest enigma in the league. It's not really an enigma because he's shown us who he is multiple times,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
it still remains to be head scratching is James Harden. And so we wake up
So,
not even in the wee hours, but it feels like out of nowhere we get that James Harden wants to be traded. And if Giannis needs to take advice from anybody on how to get traded, it's James Harden.
James
Because
Harden.
you may not like how he does it,
But he
but
does
it's
it.
like it's like Novocaine. Just give it time and it works.
It
It
works.
works.
He always managed to get to a new team. They always managed to give him a bag. And again,
Yeah.
he's a guy who was like, hey, get your bread. At one point, he was probably one of the top shooting guard without a ring. I personally still got him behind like, well, my
Iverson.
two guards, Mike, Kobe, Wade, and I'll probably put James in that fourth or fifth spot. So him and Iverson can kind of float between,
Yeah.
on my list. But I just feel like with James, man, it just he's great, but it's like, are you gonna win? I don't know if he
Nope.
wins. It's two ball dominant guards. Again, I think he's
That can't
taken
play defense.
can't play defense. I think, right now, like he's a great point guard. Like he can pass the ball, he can run an offense. But I don't know, man. It's just like, will he win? I think Kobe pointed out his style just doesn't win games. And so I don't know. Part of me feel like, does he know he can't win? So he just like, I'm just gonna keep chasing the bag.
I'm more entertained by the fact that like nobody wants to test his gangster anymore. When it was time for him
No,
to get out of Houston, he got fat. Bro, no shame, got fat. He said, "I'm gonna get traded." He got traded. When it was the Nets time, I got a hamstring. I'm not gonna play no more. And then
yep.
when him and Daryl Morey got into it, Daryl tried to test his gangster.
Man, he went to
I'll say it
China.
again. Daryl Morey is a liar, and
He's
I
a
will never
liar.
play for an organization that he's a
Yeah,
part of again.
And guess what?
yo, he
He still got to the
He was right.
Clippers.
He was
So
right.
whenever he told the Clippers, "Yo, I ain't getting a contract. I need to get traded," they said, yes, sir. No drama, nothing. We'll get you up out of here."
Hey, the day that he got traded to the Clippers, NBA Centel put out a tweet that said James Harden requests a trade from the Clippers. They have proven time and time again, NBA Centel, they're never wrong. They're just early.
They're the Simpsons of the NBA.
They're never wrong. They're just early. And yeah, James Harden it would not shock me if 2 years from now we're sitting in the same spot talking about James Harden at 38 years old asking for a trade,
but the
and
thing
it happened in some type of way.
is honestly, and this is my I want to say bold prediction, but James Harden and Jimmy Butler are on the same path. They have run out of teams to get moved to. Because here's the
This
thing,
is the last stop right here, huh?
you're not Houston Harden. You're
Yeah.
not. So I can't count on the 30, 40 ball from you every night. Maybe 15 to 20, maybe the occasional 30. Run my offense. You're gonna be 38. I'm not paying you big money. I'm sorry. Get
No.
that out your look, put your fat suit and get your fat out there and run this offense. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're gonna start telling him because I think he's just losing his leverage
Oh
more
man.
and more. Because I think at the end, like you take a guy like Westbrook. For all of Westbrook flaws, there's never a team they know for all his flaws, I'm gonna get a guy that won't cheat the game.
Facts.
I'll at least pay you because I know you're gonna be a great teammate, you're gonna be a great locker room guy, you're gonna be a great vet. You won't cheat the game. So I can live with that. I can live with that. Harden, You think he gonna cheat the game. You think he gonna do some pay to get his way out here. You think he gonna get fat and he gonna be in Magic City every weekend. Like,
Bro,
like,
you
and
think you're walking,
Hey,
bro, you think you're walking in the battle with Harden like he's on your side, and you look around and he gone.
bruh.
Where the
So,
the
bro,
the worst part is this his season ends the same way every single year. He ends it with Harden was a ghost. Like he didn't show up. He didn't show
so
up.
Nick Wright said it. I was listening to him. He was talking about Harden. He was like, you can't win with him. He's like, he doesn't show up in the playoffs, and when he do, he ghosts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He said so. He's like running through his career. And I'm like, dang, like he's not wrong. Like he was great. He had a period where he's like, yo, this dude is phenomenal. Then
y'all
of course,
remember?
In the
yeah,
regular
in the
season.
regular season, but then like I think his best chance was when CP3 went down with the hamstring
Yeah,
when they
that was
played the
yeah.
Warriors. That
Hmm.
I think that was just unlucky. From then, it's been downhill. Whenever you need him to be Harden,
He gone.
five,
Hey,
five for 35,
you
eight
guys,
0 for 12. Like it's crazy.
you remember the
Whenever you need him to be hardened, he's softened. He's
yeah,
softened.
you
Bruh.
remember the I'm not a rapper battles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You remember
yeah.
like
You
halfway through
spitter.
rap battles, like someone on the other side, all the dudes that were supporting the opposition,
Yeah.
they would be on the other dude's
Switch
side.
switched up. Yeah.
That's Harden. That's Harden.
Bruh.
He with us. He with us.
Bruh. Hard to be like you about to fight somebody. Yeah, man, you don't talk to us like that. Man, what you say? Yeah, what you say? You gonna talk to him like he just switches side. You like, yo, like I thought you were with me. I thought you were with the homies. Like he with the ops every rip. So yeah, man, I think this is last stop. I think it's the same with Jimmy Butler. If Jimmy Butler leaves the Warriors, he's done. If Harden leaves Cleveland, he gonna have all the time in the world to party because he ain't gonna have no job. Like I think this is just it. I mean, I'm just saying, would you pay a 38, 39-year-old Harden big money? Not everybody can be Bron with the longevity. Not everybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? I think
I can
Steph,
see.
you might maybe, but not everybody can do that.
I can see Harden just being so. I'll say desperate, but I could see him being like, you know what? I'll take this 1 year, $10 million contract. Like I can see him
He
doing that at 38.
Send me to
he
Send me to
he
Sacramento.
he ain't,
Yeah,
but
he doesn't care about. I mean, he no
I'm
longer
coming back
seems
to
to like
Cali.
put it's money and then it's winning for him. Like as long
Yeah,
as he gets paid, he's like the winning will figure itself out.
and I'm not
and
mad at him.
chase the
I'm not
bag
mad
with a
at him.
person.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at him, bro. Maximize your value as much as you can. Because we know for a fact Harden will never have NBA champ by his name. We know that.
Dang.
And that's no hate, no nothing. But it's literally like who is he gonna win with? He's not gonna you think the Cavs? Y'all really think the Cavs gonna win a chip? Come on now. Who they gonna be in the 7 game series on the West?
Not nobody. Not
That's what I'm
nobody.
saying.
He's
It's
he's
no hate.
he's
It's no hate. I think this is a great situation for him. I think Evan Mobley is gonna benefit. I think Jared Allen's gonna benefit. I think Donovan Mitchell will be able to just do what he do and hard to run the offense. I think actually on paper, from a team aspect, they look. I'm like I can see them making some noise and kind of surprising people and get far in the playoffs. I don't think they're gonna be having NBA champions by the name. I just don't think that's gonna be the outcome.
well, you speak of making a noise. Harden definitely beats to his own drum.
I respect it.
And when we talk about music, you think about the jazz. So let's go ahead and switch
Mm,
this one over to Triple J.
mm,
Bro,
man.
that brother getting paired with Larry Marketing. That brother going to Mormon country.
Hey,
Hey,
imagine going from whoop that trick
what that trick?
to I don't even know what Utah like what culturally. I
You
mean,
couldn't think of
other than Mormon wives, like that's like the most
Hey,
no
that's the
music.
most up to date like common relevant thing I could think of. Like
hey,
I mean, I
Joe,
guess NBA YoungBoy lived there. Like
yo, Joe.
he doesn't claim his music isn't like Utah
No, he
born
was
and bred, but he
Louisiana.
lives there. Yeah, but he lived in Utah, Fresh Prince of Utah, because he was on house arrest and moved to Utah.
Oh,
Hey,
dang.
let me tell you something. But here's the thing. I think places like a Utah, even like a Cleveland, you ain't got nothing to do but hoop.
Okay, Joakim Noah.
Right,
You ain't got
right.
nothing to do but
What
hoop.
What's
else?
in
What else is there to
Cleveland?
do? What else
That's
is
what I'm
there to
saying.
do?
First of all, let's keep it to be. Who fighting their way to Cleveland? Come on now.
No,
who said,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
disagreeing with you.
who said, man, hey man, I can't wait to go out in Utah. Put, man, where the hoes at in Utah?
I think
Ain't nobody
remember
ever said that ever.
if you were a long time listener to the pod, we ranked our like top cities we would want to live in as an NBA player, and
Yeah,
we did our bottom.
yeah.
Like without fail, I think Utah is bottom five for us. And if you polled anybody not with an itch at the end of their name, or that wasn't like Knipple or wasn't like Reddick, if you polled
Don't do that to
if
Reddick, Lord.
if you polled Harrison Barnes, even he's not one to go to Utah.
Here's
So
the
I know
Utah.
Triple J ain't want to go to Utah.
Utah is one of the places where like you going, you want the idyllic type of lifestyle. You want slower pace, quiet. You want that. That's the only
You
way
want
you like,
family,
yo, you
family.
want a family. I can see Utah being great. I hear it's beautiful. No doubt, no knock on Utah. I hear it's gorgeous. But again, if I got a couple different cities to pull from, you know what I'm saying? Like Utah, we're gonna bring back my relationship analogy. If Utah's a chick, if I got other chicks to choose from, I mean Utah, we can be cool, but we ain't gonna be committed unless everybody else let me down. Is what I'm
It's
saying.
That's
just like
messed up. Talk
it's just
about
like they say it's snowing in Utah, and they use it like the way that Dr. Umar says it's snowing in Utah. They ain't just talking about the snow. They ain't just talking about the snow.
yeah, Triple J gonna have about three of them out there. But basketball wise,
He gonna be looking like Ray Allen and going to big state.
Right.
oh man. All right, basketball wise, I love this trade not because I don't know if it's gonna work out or not for the Jazz.
No,
I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan. I'm an NBA fan. I'm just a fan of. I like experimentation. I think the cool part about this is you got three big men now, and they all feel the need of the
it's
other.
crazy.
Like Walker Kessler. Whoa,
I don't
chill.
know
Hold
what you
up,
into, bro.
chill.
I don't know what
You
you
got three
into.
big men
Uh,
now, and they all cover each other's weaknesses. That's what I'm trying to say here.
That's fair.
You got Walker Kessler. He can't shoot. JJJ and Triple J and Laurie can shoot. You got Triple J that can't rebound. Laurie and Kessler can rebound. Laurie can't play a lick of defense, but Triple J and Walker Kessler can play defense. So I'm a fan of the game. I want to see the experiment. Will Hardy.
Yeah,
I think all the pressure is
and
on
don't
him.
forget George. Don't forget George.
Keontae
good,
George,
And
he's
good
shown
Drew.
that all right, you could actually build around him. I feel like he's
Yeah,
like a young Jamal Murray to be honest. So
that's a good comp. That's a good comp.
they're gonna be on my league pass next year. Who knows if they win or lose, but they'll definitely be like top 10 league pass team next year.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad trade for them because I'm with you between him, Walker Kessler, Laurie Marketing. Is John Collins still out there?
No,
no,
no, he
he's in the
got traded to the
Clippers.
Clippers.
Oh, he went back to the Clippers. All right. Uh, you got Keontae George.
And
Yeah,
buddy Ace Bailey.
he's
Boy,
been.
Sensabaugh.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, your boy.
Oh yeah. Bryce, yeah, Bryce Sensabaugh. So I mean, they don't. It's not like getting JJ like took him back. Like I don't think they're a championship team, but I think they could be a team where like if you sleep on them, they can get a win out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like because
Hmm.
I think defensively, like you said, they've taken a step forward with JJ, Triple J. Shooting wise, they're taking a step forward. You can get a three-man lineup. I think you could let Kessler, Laurie Marketing play the next position. I think you can probably even play around with Triple J at like the three. You know what I'm saying? Play around with Ace Beta at the two, Keontae George at the one. I don't know, just try out some funky like lineup, see what that gives you. So I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad trade.
yeah. I mean, I think my final point on this one. They talked about it on the Hoop Collective, but if you're Utah, you're not getting a free agent, so you pretty much
Nah.
have to trade for what you want.
Yep.
And this is about as good as you're going to do.
Yeah.
Call it pre-agency if you want to. So I like the trade for him. Like Marcus said, I think they cover each other's weaknesses. He makes a lot of money, but you still got a young team where you haven't had to pay everybody yet. So
Yeah.
I don't hate the trade, but
And who knows? This could be a good look for him. He probably just need to change the scenery, man.
yeah. Well, let's change the scenery again and go to the sunken place.
Bro. We
I need some I need some theme music. I need that. Wah, wah, wah.
we avoided this for long enough. I just got one, just a fact to share. At one point, we were the number one seed in the NBA for about 30 games. It was 4 years ago now, maybe 3, 4 years ago. It was Vucevic, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Caruso, and Lonzo Ball. We were gelling. We didn't have a superstar, but everybody was playing their role. Since that time, since Lonzo got injured, we
That was
traded.
21-22. Was that 21-22
I think that was
season?
21-22. Caruso got traded. No first round pick, even though he made all defensive team. We got Josh Kiddey back. And then we lost DeMar DeRozan to free agency. No picks back. Who was an all-star at one point. Zach LaVine, who's been an all-star. We got our own first pick back from the Kings. That doesn't count. We lost Vucevic to get a Fernie Simons, and we lost Kobe White, and we also lost Lonzo Ball. All of those guys have accolades outside of Lonzo Ball. All of them. We got 0 first round picks back. We have the only first round picks we have are our own first round picks. But we got 3 second round picks in 2028, 3 second round picks in 2031. I'm about to throw a parade, bro.
The only thing that stuck closer to the Bulls than 39 wins is Patrick Williams. He's like a cockroach.
Bro, the one person
everything,
we wanted to trade him.
everything in that organization has managed to die, but you still got Patrick Williams, the little cockroach himself that just will not die. You chopped off the head, you chopped off the legs, and this little man is just he's still kicking.
Let me tell you something. Patrick Williams with that bleach patch in his head.
Does he?
I think it's like
yeah,
maybe a.
I try not to look at them when they
I don't want to say
for those not watching on YouTube, Darius just got into his prayer pose, so you know it's about to be. It's about to be. He's speaking from pain right now.
I feel like for him to underperform like he does and never be mentioned in trade rumors.
I never heard it, honestly,
I think
nobody wants that contract.
Again, I think it speaks to a testament of just how little value he has. Like I truly don't think I think he's gonna be a player. He won't get another contract. And I do not wish for the man to lose his job, but I just think he has underperformed so bad. I will say, looking at the trade, I do like Jaden Ivey. I do like him.
Yeah.
I do like the Jaden Ivey. I think he can be. I don't know if he'd be maybe a little bit more dynamic. Kobe White. I think he's a smaller version of Kobe White. His health kind of scares me because he's gotten hurt a little bit. But I think he's younger. I think he could do some things. I actually like Simons. I think he just didn't fit with Boston, but he's still just a certified bucket. I just don't like the fact that we have so many guards. Because then you got Colin Sexton, you got Josh Giddey. I know we got rid of Michael Conley, but you got Trey Jones. So I'm just like, okay, like how are we moving? Like who's gonna play? Who's gonna play when? You still got Ao. You know what I'm saying? Ao Dosunmu
having a great year, man. He's
having
like
a great year.
number 8 as a 3-point shooter in the league, scoring 15 on 50, 45. Like he's gonna get traded.
I like that. I mean, for now we're keeping him, which I hope we keep him. But I'm just like so what are we doing? Are we just building player value to kind of get rid of them and try to get some trade pieces? Like, so I don't know. I'm confused of what we kind of got some different, some picks in the draft and everything, but I feel like we didn't really get a pick that I feel like it's going to be like franchise changing. You know what I'm saying? Unless we could somehow get a dark horse or steal like a Nikola, like a Joker, like who went at 44, unless you can get a steal like that, which the likelihood of that is low. But I don't know, man. I'm just confused with what we're trying to do. I really want the Bulls to be really good. I'm not a huge fan of Billy Donovan. I'm not a huge fan of any college coach that comes to the league, and I don't know. I feel like that experiment has not worked a lot with the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather get like an ex-player come in there who plays the NBA game, who knows what it's like, who has the technical acumen. Because I feel like they could probably pull something different out of those players than a Billy Donovan. So I feel like Billy did what he could. I think we have hit our max of what the output that he can get from these players. I think it's time to change it up. You know what I'm saying? I get they just extended him, which I kind of wish they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, bruh, I just don't. I just want the Bulls to be good for so long. The Bears gave me something to be hopeful for during the football season. The Bulls continue to let me down. Outside of a few bright spots in AO, and I actually like the Gittler. You know what I'm saying? He got that smut off his name. So he's been cool. I actually like Trey Young too. I like this. I like Trey Young. I feel like he's been hooping. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing what's necessary. Oh,
Trey
then we
Jones.
Trey
Trey
Jones.
Jones.
Trey Jones.
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say, I'm
Trey Jones. But look,
Wishful
don't we
think. Wishful thinking.
right? But then we still got Javon Carter, don't we?
I like him too. He'd be a good veteran on another team,
Yeah,
to
I
be
like him
honest.
too. I just think we have so many. I will say the two best piece of this trade piece that we got. I like the Ivy trade, and I actually like Colin Sexton. I'm a fan of Colin Sexton. I think he just brings a level of toughness that I think is just he's kind of like a younger Patrick Beverly.
You know, I like him too. Unfortunate for him, he's been on bad teams. He's got the worst plus minus in history.
Yeah, but I mean, is that because he's been on bad teams, or is that because of
He's
him?
only ever played for bad teams. I feel
So
bad
that's
for him.
so that's what
I
I'm
feel
saying. Like
terrible.
that's the thing. Like, can he be really good? And he just kind of been getting
I
screwed.
wish
You
he
know what I'm
didn't get
saying?
traded to us. I wish he got traded to a team that was winning.
True, true.
I feel bad. I mean, that's what his career is going to go down as the worst plus minus ever. Mike,
Yeah.
he ain't got nothing to say for us. He like feel my
This
hey,
pain of last year.
hey,
this is
I feel like
bad.
I feel like I just got out of I crawled slowly out of the sunken place, and I'm still it's like quicksand. So I'm not jumping in there with y'all.
And
Yeah,
they still got this Noah Asingay. I'm like, this dude. They
nah.
got this.
Modest be zealous, man. He's a killer. Like
He
that
I
dude
like
is.
is
his game.
killer. But I
Y'all
don't
I,
know.
got
I
y'all got a lot of low spades on the team, just
we
not a high
do.
one.
Yeah, look, there you got Yuki Kawamura,
He's
which
fun to
I like.
watch.
He's fun to watch, but again, he's just gonna get lost in the cluster of guards we got. So let me see, we got what, one, two, three. Let me see, four, five, six.
Sound like 21 Savage.
That,
One, two,
that's
three, four,
bro. We
five,
got
six.
seven guards. We got seven freaking guards on the team.
Yeah.
Seven, seven. There's only five spots. So who are you playing,
And Noah Singa ain't been the same since he got violated in the summer.
bro?
Bro.
He ain't look. So he came over from France like it was wee, and that's all he was seeing in that summer league game. He had
Fair,
nothing. He
fair.
had nothing but that sitting on his head.
Said, welcome to America.
Welcome
Oh,
to
terrible.
America. Welcome to the league.
Well, let's get out of the sunken place and let's go ahead and give a quick little some quick thoughts on Jared McCain. I mean, my only thought on this is the rich get richer because how? I mean, he's getting he's pulling it together now. He's looking a little bit more lately like he was looking last year.
Yeah.
So how that like it's like that meme from Breaking Bad where he's like he can't keep getting away with this.
Nah,
That's
yeah.
the thunder. That's the thunder.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
That I feel the same way. Not too many thoughts other than now he gets a long timetable to play his game. And if it
Yep.
works out, the Thunder got another shooter. It's like yeah, the rich get richer. Sam Presti's a genius, man. He's leading the pack, everyone else is just following. I like it.
Hey, let me tell you, bro. French Tips is gonna be on the city of Oklahoma. French Tips is gonna be on Oklahoma City. So they might as well go ahead and get that sky blue ready, get the white ready, get that little fierce orange together, because his nails gonna be popping. That's what's gonna be. And I feel like when he got hurt, like you saw. I mean, I did like him as Philly. I mean, his TikToks be a little suspect. I'm like, whoa,
Real suspect, bro. They get worse
suspect,
and
bro,
worse.
every time. And I'm like, this. First of all, side note on that. If you got a lady, your lady watching you do this, you can't trust her. You got to go find a new one because she watched you. You know what? I ain't
Yo,
gonna
I
get
just
into
realized, bro. They
it.
put Jared McCain on the OKC. Have you the rest of the that's why all those other players would be doing their TikToks, bro. Oh,
Nah,
the J Dub and J Will. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. We'll talk about that another time. But
but
look up
I
their
think
TikToks. It gets crazy.
I'm good. They gonna be. I think honestly. him being in Oklahoma City, he's going to a team that won. He's going to a team that has a winning culture. And I think he's going to grow because I think he's a really good freaking player. He's one of them
Yeah.
players where you be like looking at him, you see him got the French tips, and he shoot a three in your face. I'm like, yo, I can see a lot of players like, yo, I'm still off you, bro. You do it again. Like
Yeah.
I'm a Rocky right in your face. But he can hoop, man. I think him being in Oklahoma City is a good look. Like you said, the rich get richer, man. Sam Presti has to go down as if there's a Hall of Fame for GMs, Sam Presti is first ballot
Oh,
every
for sure.
freaking time. First ballot.
For sure. Then they're not gonna do him like they did Bill Belichick.
Bill
He's
Belichick, right?
they're just gonna say, you
You
know what?
can't.
We
You can't.
can't even deny it. Can't even deny it.
You
Well,
can't.
let's go ahead and close this one out for the night with our bold predictions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick this one off, and we are a day before the trade deadline, so we're coming to you guys on February 4th. Trade deadline is tomorrow, I believe, at 4 Eastern on the 5th. So there's a lot of chatter about Ja Morant. I am going to say he is going to end up on the Miami Heat before the trade deadline. That is my bold prediction.
That's bold. That is bold.
That is bold. I think that'd be a good look for him, though. I think that'd be a really good look for him. I think he need probably some Pat Riley love in his life. He probably needs because I ain't gonna go there. I ain't in that man's house. I ain't gonna go there. But he probably needs some Pat Riley love. I'm gonna say my bold prediction, man. I think play cue the boys to men end of the road. I think it is time for we've reached the end road of Draymond's tenure in Golden State. And I can see him and I feel like I've always been curious, like who is Draymond outside of Golden State? And I feel like I don't think he's gonna go far. I think he'll still be in Cali. I can see the Lakers like picking him up. Him and Bron are BFF. So I can see the Lakers picking him up. But I can see his time in Golden State is coming to a close.
So the two people that voted for Bronny to go to the All-Star game are going to play.
It was Draymond. LeBron. He not lying, bro. I thought the same thing.
Hey,
They
hey,
they should trade Draymond Green to podcasting full time. That's what they need to do. Sit his butt down.
Trade him to, I was going to say TNT, but trade him to inside the NBA.
Right.
I mean, I think for what he gives you, yeah, he's a smart player and he does a great job running the offense, but you still need a player that they have to be some type of asset on the floor. And I think right now, because he's so limited offensively, which is weird because when he came into the league, he was not like this. But I get he had to play, he
That
had to
team is
fit.
limited now too.
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
had to fit into his role, right? He had to play his role and play it well. But I think right now you're not even getting that production from him. So at this point, it's like, all right, how much more can we say when he brings toughness and that? All right, what else? You know what I'm saying? Because Steph can still go, and he getting the crap kicked out of him. So we need to be
Yeah.
bringing some people in to just take some pressure off of him. Because I think Steph probably got like another 2 or 3 years before I think Steph like, all right, time to wrap this up.
True. Well, to wrap it up, my bold prediction is the Mavs aren't done. I think Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, and Klay Thompson will all be gone by 2 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully
Hey,
Klay goes to a contender, but I feel like all 3 of those veterans gone.
Very, very possible. And I can't say I would be mad at it. Well, fellas, it was a quick podcast, but we had to come with it for a night. So let's wrap it up here. And without further ado,